everybody once again. I'm Mr. Shiri, your sergeant now, and I welcome you all to the Toastmaster School. And this is meeting number 538. Meeting number is so starting 9 sunflower series. Number two,
Mango.
these are the paintings of famous Dutch artists. Yes, Vincent van Gogh. And he once said, he said, I dream my paintings and I will paint my things. This is the wonderful thing, and this is related to our meeting. Why? Because if you want to, like Vincent van Gogh, he turned his vision, his dreams into reality by consistent effort and dedication and presence for that paintings and influence. We can do like this also. We can also continue on and turn our dreams, any dreams and goals into reality by dedication and consistent effort. One more example. We all have grown up watching and loving cartoon. Am I right? Which is your favorite character of cartoon? Anyone? Anyone? So I have chosen three cartoons, which is totally relevant to Postmasters display. One is 6th century legendary Chinese character. He is depicted herself as a man who take place in the army for his country. So, second is she teaches us resilience and responsibility. And second is Dora the expert. She teaches us curiosity and never backing on education. And next is Tom and Jerry, our favorite. And Tom and Jerry, full of curiosity, positivity, and one more thing, never give up attitude. So these are the qualities, resemblance, or matches our Toastmasters display. Right? So what is the Toastmasters mission? The mission of Toastmaster is to provide a constructive, positive, and supportive environment to its members who follow their communication and leadership system. To develop their communication and leadership system. And next, the core values of Toastmaster: integrity, respect, service, excellence, meaning and confidence. Right? And every meeting we have some, we also have some housekeeping rules we must follow. Number one, please avoid discussing topics like sex, politics, and religion. And if you are joining online, please add PM, TM, guest, or whatever role you are playing for your name for easy identification. And please, online friends, please mute your audio if you are not speaking. And next, we all have one smartphone or two. Please keep it in silent mode. Next is very important. Please refrain from speaking if somebody is there speaking or delivering their speaking. And next point, last point, if you have any technical problem, please feel free to contact our tech master or post office. Right? And now it is the best part of my book. I just started it. I also introduced our brilliant scientist. I always say about her that she is the perfect example of how humility and confidence go hand in hand. She is guiding light of our guiding light for this one. She is Toastmaster Dr. Samis. Please.
Good morning, Toastmasters and dear friends.
Good morning.
Am I going to be online this as well?
Yes, you are. Yes. Yes, we can hear you.
Toastmasters,
Yes, you're audible.
can you say yes or no?
Yes, yes. Yes, you're audible.
Am I audible?
Yes, yes. That is fine.
Okay. 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 Thank you. Welcome to the 538th of our English Toastmasters Club. I would want to start with something very different today. Last few nights, I was completing my assignment, and my assignment topic was: are leaders born or are leaders made? I would want to ask this question first before telling you the real scientific evaluation that we have done. Just say yes or no. Are leaders born or are they made? Start leaders. They are made. What about you?
Made.
Are leaders born or are they made? Yes. What about online members? Do you think leaders are made or leaders are born?
They are made.
I think so. We are not audible, or we are audible.
We are audible. I don't know that they are. They can speak.
If we just text, okay.
Can someone say, Shraddha, can you speak up? We
Hello,
want to check
can you
our
hear
mic
me?
also.
Can you hear me?
Speakers also.
Hello.
Are you saying something? इसका स्पीकर म्यूट नहीं कर दिया?
No. एक speaker is full.
Yeah, I can't hear Toastmaster Shraddha either.
Yeah, Toastmaster Maisha, we can hear you.
I can hear Toastmaster Shraddha.
What about others?
Hello.
Are Toastmasters made or are they born?
I would say both.
Toastmaster Shraddha said made. What about Toastmaster Anmol and Toastmaster Maisha? You can even text, put a chat here. Whatever you feel. Both. Right? Okay. What about Toastmaster Maisha? Well, we had a conversation yesterday with Toastmaster Anuj, Toastmaster Shraddha, Toastmaster others. We used to think leadership, people are made leader. But can you prepare biryani without rice? There has to be something, and that something is your genes. We all have genetic predisposition for leadership. And when Toastmaster Videsh shared the word of the day, Odyssey, I remember Odysseus, the king Odysseus from Odyssey, from the book Homer. He had very weak communication skills. But there is something in him that changed his entire life. And that was the trust within him. Every leaders have little bit of delulu. We have this. Delulu is not a salulu, definitely. But this delulu part is what we all share in Toastmasters. Tell me honestly, from inside, do you think you are somebody? People may not know, but you are somebody. And that is why we are here. Therefore, I would also want to ask online members. Do you think you are something from inside? Maybe you're not able to show, but you are something from inside. You can just put a thumbs up. And that is the commonality that we all share. Therefore, I would want to advocate everyone do a little bit of research, because it's a very new research. And if you do not get open access to any research papers, I'll always be there to help. Scientists are definitely finding a lot of genetic markers which define a leader. Therefore, every leader has this small genetic predisposition, but again, it also differs whether we have any output for that or not. It doesn't mean if you have all the ingredients for biryani, you can prepare it. You can prepare rice and chicken. or rice or any other thing or saute vegetables. So if you have to prepare biryani, you need biryani as a leadership, and you know that you want to prepare biryani, that want, that drive comes from your genetic predisposition, which in turn definitely genetic predisposition, and the rest comes from your learned experience. And today, we will actually understand this more with our Toastmaster of the day, Dr. Rahul. But before, let's meet the new members here. So I can see if you're new members here, you just have to come here, tell your name, and what made you come here today, and what are your expectations from Toastmasters meetings.
Hello everyone. So my name is Rahul. I am a content writer and digital marketer based in University. So I love to read, write, travel, and watch horror movies. And today I am here at this session to work on my public speaking skills. So I'm happy to hear. Thank you so much.
My name is Asta and I'm a social media manager. So I want to discuss of law. I don't really follow the president. Do we have any new members online?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, new guests. Yeah, thank you. Do we have any new guests online? No, right?
No.
No.
No. Therefore, without further ado, let's call our Toastmaster of the day, Dr. Rahul, who will actually explain more on leadership and strategies.
So I think it was, first of all, good morning, everybody, and good morning, online members and guests also. As we are talking about leadership, as DM Sangeeta highlighted that it is genetic. I beg to differ on that. I even beg to differ on 30% part also because I believe if we are talking in terms of biryani and rice, everybody has that rice. It cannot be leadership or any skill cannot be or nature cannot do that discrimination that it has not given him or given him some genetic. Everybody has all those genes, and it's a mindset, it's a lifestyle, it's an upbringing that activates those genes probably. Some people might not be activating those genes, some people might be activating those genes, but nature has bestowed everybody with all the ingredients for whatever they want to become. So if we talk about lineage, so definitely if things are there or some leadership from Rajiv Gandhi to Rahul Gandhi, he might get that mindset through which he is activating those genes. And a poor person who has been oppressed throughout his life, as our country is facing a lot of it, so they might not be able to activate that mindset, thus the gene. So that is my theory basically. So you can obviously debate and yeah. I understand that. I agree. But that research is also pointing. I don't believe in all these things because these researches are totally funded and then Donald Trump might be funding that. That to differ. But I'm just saying, yeah, I understand the scientific attitude. But yes, because these are the things which God and nature has given everybody. And if I say, oh, only Rahul Gandhi can become the PM and not some XYZ person, so I don't believe in that. Because those skills, those mindset, and that is what we are here to discuss also. It cannot be like that. Some person cannot become a leader. Given the right opportunity, right environment, anybody can do that. And it's a learned skill, definitely. And you have seen people like Birsa Munda rising from tribals and at the age of 20 became a big leader. Still, we are following him. He didn't have anything. He didn't have it. So, anyways, so there has been a lot of debate and research as she is also highlighted which we are going to discuss. So there are a lot of books which we have come across. A lot of people have thought about it. Literature is there, research is there. Some people might differ in some opinions, some people might differ in some opinions. So it's just a good healthy debate. And one of the best books I would recommend everybody is The Prince, which talks about a lot of legacy, a lot of sustaining the power, and how you can, even if you get in the power or if you're not in the power, what to do, what mindset to acquire. And another book that we are going to talk about today is The 48 Laws of Power. It was written by Robert Greene. It is just on the surface, it is just maybe a flashcard of 48 rules. But if you delve on it, if you try to analyze each and every aspect of it, it's more like an aphorism or it's more like an anthem that you can always go back to and think about whenever you're in a situation. So we are going to not go in all the 48 laws of power because of possibly of because of shortage of time, but we will. First, I thought that maybe I will select some 5 or 10 laws which I will discuss. But then I thought it should be an open forum and we'll go through them. In each slide, we'll pick one and we'll discuss that. So I'll just share my screen also. Share. So I hope everybody can see online guests.
Yes.
Online guests can see. So who's this? What is this? Eating of the jungle. So there is a lot of debate, a lot of history is also going around why life is eating the jungle. Powerful, elephant is powerful. Wolf is very, fox is very clever. Right? So there are a lot of animals in the jungle, but it is just a man-made concept. Lion does not know he is the king of the jungle. Right? So that's what we are going to debate. Before that, I will like to introduce our general evaluator. Sorry. I was busy in my slides, so I forgot I prepared the agenda, but I forgot. So I will call upon DM Chiri as an element.
Before I start, let me tell you something very important, very important. Versatile, veteran therapists, and UNICEF Rubric Ambassador. This is Camilla Tagore. She thought so beautiful and resemble and matches the spirit of those who are feeding a hungry child, feeding a hungry animal, helping a poor or needy child, and sitting gently with your aging parent, or grandparent. These are not small gestures. They are the essence of what we call youth. These are the essence of human being. So, life is itself as an police with this small gesture, shaped by a small gesture. And I am here as a general evaluator. And when I listen these thoughts of Mrs. Shamila Tagore, this is the life's small gesture which builds merit in our Toastmaster, in our meeting, small gesture, like thanking, like active listening, like genuine feedback. Those small gestures build a strong and positive learning environment. Everything. Right? So, like our cartoons know that teamwork matters. Right? So I have also a wonderful and dedicated team members. My meticulous timer of the day, so there is accountant, eloquent grammarian, and attentive listener. So I would like to introduce my team member to all of you Then in towards end of the meeting, I will give my report on CRC method with my help of my team method. What is CRC method? That is commendation, recommendation, and commendation. In commendation, I will highlight what went well. Everybody will, all team members will highlight what went well. And then recommendation, I will highlight in my fingers that what area we should improve. And then again commendation, because everything should end in a positive note. So I will highlight what is the positive point of the speech. So my role is to listen carefully from the certificate speaker, last speaker, and give my feedback. So first, I would like to invite timer of the day, and this is Toastmaster Speaker.
Okay, somebody time sheet on the still somebody. Okay, you can let me know just by when your hand will be. All right. So good morning, fellow Toastmasters. How are you all? So I would like to ask you the time limit for me 1 to 2 minutes. Uh, how many of you have heard about Agatha Christie? How many of you have heard from online? Can you show your hand, please? No show of hand. I assume you're not public. So okay, come up then and give it. Okay, that's nice. So in my 23 of Toastmaster journey of past 9 years, I have realized that this 48 law of power can be governed by only one powerful thing. If you know that you will be able to master this 48 laws of power. That is time. Time is money. This is universal law. If you acknowledge this, you have practice this in this forum, you will be able to master anything in this world. Anything. Whichever field you are. Okay. So for me, and why I quoted Agatha Christie, you can Google about her. If you don't know, she's one of the best-selling author in the world. She's no more 1976 was when she died. She has written very good books. Okay? And she quoted this powerful. We all think that the time we spend in work is most important. We are all wrong. The time we spend in leisure activities more important. That's what we are doing here, right? So in your work, if you want to get, you give an input of X, and you want to get 10x output, then you have to be careful how you spend your leisure time, okay? How you spend your overall lifetime. I have realized this after a long time. 1 minute over. So for me, I will find you all by showing these cards. Okay, these are very powerful cards. Don't underestimate the power of these cards. This actually keep people on time. I'm sure the speakers ahead of me have their, I would say, were conscious when I showed this. Whenever I show this, that means you have actually started the time when you should leave the speech. I will show this at 5 minutes for the prepared speaker, 1 minute for the data topics, 2 minutes for the evaluation. And as per the agenda, I will show the remaining time. So yellow and at 6 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute 30 seconds for table topic and 3 minutes for 2 minutes 30 seconds for evaluation. And that card is the sign you should leave. Okay. I usually consider this as the sign leave. Okay? That's why when I almost leave by this. Okay, this is the time I will show you at 7 minutes for prepared speeches, 2 minutes for table topic, and 3 minutes for evaluation. Okay, and I will time as per the agenda for remaining. Okay? I will get back to the evaluator. Thank you for listening.
So the next member is our accountant of the day, Toastmaster Speaker.
So guys, I'm the accountant. I will tell you.
You do anything. So my goal is to identify these words like R and M, and identify the repeated overused words. But when so you this that means. So I will come up with a report and the end. So back the journal evaluation.
The next member is grammar page.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. How do we speak? We use word. And surprisingly, every word is pregnant with another word. Go to another word, it is pregnant with another word. You go to another word, it's pregnant with another word. So my responsibility as a grammarian is to close watch on the sentences. Good, bad, ugly. I will submit my report at the end of. Thank you.
Please explain your word.
Police. It's a Odyssey is something related to my speed. It is basically the adventurous and long journey, often full of experience, challenges, and discoveries. Example is the backpacking trip across South America turned into the life-changing Odyssey. Writing the book was an odyssey of self-discovery for him, and we can use as an idiom is an odyssey in the mind. So odyssey is not only it also describes your mental growth. Thank you.
Itself in an odyssey, shared by our small gesture. Right? Now, it is time to invite listener of the day. It is the heart of our own. Because if you are a good listener, you can be a good communicator. Please welcome Toastmaster Aman.
Hello everyone, I am the listener for today. And since we are talking about power, I can recall one of the speech I was listening to Simon Sinek. How many of you are aware of him? Yes. Okay, he's a great speaker, he's a very learned man, has written a couple of bestseller books. So he was mentioning that there is one tribe in Africa where every time they have their meeting to discuss on something important, the chief of the tribe, who is generally the most experienced, he is one person who will speak in last. First, he will listen to each and every other member. And generally, the younger ones in the committee, the meeting, they start first. And the experienced people, they will be patient and they will be listening. So it shows the value of listening. As a leader, as a powerful person, it's very important to have a good listening skill. And one more quote I would like to share with all of you from a Stoic philosopher, Zen, that God has given us 2 years and 1 month for a reason. We should listen more and speak less. With that, I would like to explain my role. I'll be listening each and every speakers present here will be coming here on the stage or online, and I'll be framing questions, and at the end, I'll be not taking how good listener you were. I'll be asking you questions and you need to answer them. I'll come again in the end and over to the GP. Thank you.
Can become a good communicator. Thank you, Toastmaster, such a wonderful explanation. Now, it is time to hand over the stage to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Rahul.
Okay, so as we were talking about leadership skills, so I firmly believe that they can be developed. It is again, no offense, but I am because I personally believe that anybody can be a leader, irrespective of lineage, irrespective of where he come from, where what is the background. Especially in country like India, caste system is very prevalent, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you come from. It's just that your mindset or your thought process that has to be built up. And these are the books or these are the writers that help us build those mindset, help us understand better. And that is why education plays an important role. That everybody, when get educated, they understand okay how to talk, how to think. So education let us. What does education do? It helps us think better, think for ourselves, think for the community. So they are thus leaders are born. And as we were talking about Ryan, so we know about Jungle Book, Rudyard Kipling's Jungle Book. So there was Sher Khan in that. And in that book, a different perspective is shown that because the story is about wolves and Mowgli that goes there. And Sher Khan is not shown as a very dominant character, rather wolf and their leadership skills and the pack of wolves that is shown more because that's the perspective that they're trying to build up. But yet they believe that Sher Khan is Sher, right? So what makes a leader a leader? It's the mindset, it's the authority, it's the power, it's the loneliness. What is it? So there are a lot of characteristics, a lot of things that come with leadership. One of the quotes from Batman is with great power comes great responsibility. So those things we have to work on every day. I talk to a lot of people and I tell them similar things that there are so many things which you have to work on every day. It is not one thing that will bring the best of you out in the world, but it is culmination, it is aggregation of so many factors that makes a leader or that makes a better person, better version. And you have to work on it every day. So today, limiting ourselves to 48 laws of power. As I said, it was written by Robert Greene. I'll just Robert Greene and basically power dynamics that how to create influence, how to strategically think. So strategy, a lot of power research is there, which I believe in, and a lot of good writers are there. So that is very helpful. And then influence, there are again a lot of literature on influence. There is a book by name of Influence itself. So we can read that. But yes, again, I'm just highlighting these things because no one book can do justice to what we are discussing today. There are a lot of great aspects, a lot of other aspects to leadership. Okay. So first law, we can choose one of these. Never outside the master. Use enemies, not friends, conceal intentions, say less than necessary. So some of them I might agree, some of them I might not agree. So first, I'll choose never outside the mark. So what does that mean? Anybody?
Basically, it means if you're learning something from someone who's much more experienced, you never try to show up in front of that person particularly. So always make them feel superior to you. If you're learning that a culture of like student and teacher, that should be maintained. And based on one more law is there, it says so never offend the wrong person. I would like to link it with the same. So if what if that person is the wrong person, so you don't want to offend them.
We'll see to the master. We'll get it. Never outside. Anybody else? Anybody has any other view, understanding of what never outside the mark? Yeah.
All the perspective teachers and them.
It's here the context is more towards your master. In the modern era, you are your boss. Right? So never consider your master in the sense is never appear more talented than your boss. You are don't do anything with them. Otherwise, it will be -1 for you.
Anybody online who wants to share something about law one, never outshine the master? Then we move to next slide. All right. So what does that mean? It means all of you are correct. It is not that anything is wrong here. Never outshine the master, basically in today's context would mean more of like, if you have the skill and if you think that you're better than your boss, but don't tell me on the face. Even it is not only about thinking, it is not about skill. What I believe, even when you dress up, don't dress better than your boss. Because that is small, that is what I'm trying to highlight that it is not only the mindset, it is everything that is working. It is everything, even your shoes, even your trousers, even everything matters when you have to succeed. It is not only mindset, it is not only because my clothes depend my mindset. If I'm wearing Gucci or if I'm wearing Prada, my boss is wearing Peter England, wrong combination. I have to understand those dynamics, power dynamics. That is what it is trying to tell us. And it is very simple example that I'm trying to say through clothing that it does matter. It is not that I can dress up anything and I can go. I might be rich, I can dress up, I can have a flashy car, but not in front of me. Try to understand these things. These are very important lessons. And it is not only that in terms of knowledge or anything, it applies everywhere. All right, so we'll just move to quickly to next slide and then we'll take up speeches. Law 5, Law 6, guard your reputation, put attention at all costs. Anybody wants to pick one of these?
Guard your reputation.
Guard
Very,
your-
very short.
So what is reputation? Anybody quickly? Self-respect, honor,
How people see you.
how people see you,
Dignity.
your dignity.
I think reputation we can't leave it on chance. We have to build it because it is our life's art.
So reputation is everything again what you said. But what I believe I want to project. That is my reputation. If I want to project anger to her, that I want to project as an angry person, it is not always a good thing. But I want to be an angry person. I want to believe her to believe that I'm an angry person. That is also reputation that she believes that I'm an angry person. So it is not only about a good trait. It is about using everything where it is required. If you want your soldiers to obey, you have to show them authority. If you want your lover to show your soft side, you have to maintain that reputation there also. So it is about all the aspects, how people see you maintaining that in every situation. How I want Shirin to see me, how I want Ritesh to see me, how I want Yuvraj to see me. It's different. In general, they see me as Rahul, but I might get one-on-one with them also, or I might get one-on-one with the community also. And what I want to project, I have to guard that. If I want to guard my, say, if I'm the king, I have a praja, I have a lot of community people, I have to protect my reputation in front of them, irrespective of what I am. Right? So those things, what you want to project, you have to maintain that. You can call it dignity, you can call it self-respect, it is all good. But deep inner thought should be that what I want to project and how I want to project it, that should be always maintained externally. So from this, we will move on to our prepared speeches section. And I would like to call upon first our general evaluator. I think we have two speeches today. And speaker one is Ajay Prajapati and speaker two is Ritesh. So I would like to call TM Tushit, who is the evaluator one. He's online. Okay. TM Tushit, are you there?
Hi, so yeah. So I would be evaluating PM Ajay. I haven't received
That's
the
the
form, so all the best to PM Ajay for the evaluation.
Okay, well, no one. TM Tushit, are you there?
I'm not audible. Hello.
Yes, you're audible to me. Can offline people hear anyone of?
Is he speaking?
Yes, I'm
Tushit.
Yes, he's
Yeah,
speaking.
but
not audible.
volume
We
is
can't hear you.
I can hear you fine enough. Wait.
Even I can hear Tushit.
He's speaking, I think. But इसका audio बंद है क्या?
now audio.
Just a second, Tushit. Just a second. We can't hear you here. So sorry about that. Just say something, Tushit.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, we'll leave the audio here. I don't know. I think there is some issue with our audio. Can you speak up, Tushit, now?
Hello. Am I audible now?
Yeah, yeah. Now we can hear you.
Okay, so I would be evaluating TM Ajay, though I haven't received the speech purpose yet. So all the best.
Just a sec, just a sec. Because Tushit, can you say something, please?
Hello.
ना इस वाले में नहीं आ रहा, पता नहीं. Okay, Tushit, please speak up. Please continue.
So hello everyone, good morning. And I would be evaluating TM Ajay, though I haven't received the speech purpose statement. So all the best for your speech. TM Ajay.
So Ajay Prajapati, please. I think he has said that too. That is what.
Yeah, you can speak now.
Ajay is on me.
Tushit is on. Okay.
Ajay.
Okay, fine, fine. Can you hear us loud and clear? Okay, fine, fine. We are starting this. Okay. You can.
So you turned on the audio, right?
हाँ, तो यहाँ पर आप turn on.
हाँ, तो
So
can you speak Tushit now, please?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So but let's keep it there. That way only. Why change? I think on.
So I think speaker issue is there because we are unable to hear in the other laptop what online speakers are saying. Audio was working. Maisha was saying something, then we could hear her. No?
No, the audio is not that clear, but it is still audible.
Okay, so,
Yeah. Let's continue.
So with that, I would like to call Ajay Prajapati, TM Ajay here.
He is not read the objective. Has he?
I don't know. I
So
could
you need to ask.
Tushit, have you read the objective of the speech?
I did not get that.
He did not get the objectives.
No problem.
All right, all right. So, TM Ajay, please come. What's the topic of your speech?
Express to impress.
Express. So, TM Ajay is topic of the speech is express to impress. TM Ajay, express to impress.
Whole night, whole night, I did not sleep. 11:45. I got a call from someone. Someone said, "Hey Ajay, can we meet tomorrow?" And I was super excited. Oh, come on. Why not? Sure, we can meet. The reason I could not sleep was in the morning, applied perfume, dressed well. I remember cleaning my bike. I reached, or on the way, I bought a 10 rupees rose and her favorite biryani. I reached the bus stand. I saw morning 8 a.m. around light sun. I saw my heartbeat is coming in black top, white jacket, untied hair.
We just shook hands and she sat on my bike and we decided to go a park, a garden. So we reached the garden and found a bench to sit down, of course, and we sat down there. Dad untied, untied his girl and she grabbed my hand, head down, and grabbed my hand, came close to me and said, Ajay, I want to say something to you. I said, come on. That's what I was waiting for. What? And I said, everything is available for you. Ask whatever. I can give anything to you. My lungs, kidneys, liver, and everything. But not the heart, because I have already given you that. She said, come on, that's not a joke. I want to talk to you something really serious. I said, okay. So tell me what exactly that you want to say. And she said, you know what? My parents are fixing my marriage. That was the moment my world shook my world. My first crush crushed me first time. How broken I was? Either she knows or he knows. I was over. I did not have anything to say. What to say? I was hiding the tears inside. I was speechless. I remember I walked her outside. I dropped her outside. I was walking just few inches back to her and looking my last love last time. I was looking her hair, her handbag, her black top, white jacket, untied hair. Emotionally, I said to her, bye, with those beautiful eyes. That these eyes never saw those eyes again. I had nothing. I came back and sat down the same bench. How broken I was, that she knows or he knows. I took out, I opened my bag. I took out the rose. And I remember the tears I had in my eyes. I saw some children, boys were playing nearby. I took out the biryani and gave to that boy. And he took the biryani, went away. And I came back. I walked out of the park. I lost her that day. I lost her that day. Why? I lost her that day, but not forgot ever. Why? Because I could not say that I am serious for you. I could not say I can do anything for you. A lot was inside, but nothing came outside that day. Rose was inside that day, but not came outside that day. The biryani was inside that day, but not came outside that day. I was crying inside that day, but smiling outside that day. I lost her forever. Why? Because I did not know how to express myself, how to express my love, how to express my emotions, how to express my ideas, my feelings, that I was struggling a lot and I struggled a lot in my life. That day, I decided I will learn to express myself. That day, I was leaving without her, but not leaving without her. Today, I learned it. I'm expressing before you. Today, I'm living without her, but not without the expressions. I learned how to express myself. What about you? Thank you.
Very nice speech. Thank you, Kim. So as he said that he has adapted to the changes of whatever love life is offered him. Similar to that, we also have to adapt to changes. And times will change. If you remember ICICI Bank fiasco long back, Chandra Kochhar now has been convicted. But what did ICICI Bank do? They called Shah Rukh Khan for the advertisement. They made a face of the bank. That helped the bank maintain their reputation. Because Shah Rukh Khan is the most trusted face in the world almost. Like, especially in our country, he's the most trusted man. That whatever he's saying, whatever he advertises, we trust him, we love him so much. Emotionally, we are connected to him. So that is how they guarded their reputation. So what I meant was that by reputation, that whatever external perception you want to project, it is in your hand. It could be, you can define it as self-respect, dignity, or moral value, whatever. But when it comes to leader, it has to be your moral value. It cannot be Gandhi's version of moral value. Gandhi became a leader because he defined his moral value. You have to define your own moral values, that what are the values I'm going to live by, and I will project that reputation. Mike Tyson has a very fierce as a boxer. He tour of the year, and that's the value, that's the reputation he has. Muhammad Ali, same boxer, but he went out, apartheid, he worked for people, community, that's the value, that's the projection that he gave. Right. So it is in your hands. What are your values? What you think that you want to fight for? What are the causes? What are your thoughts? And you maintain that fierce. So that is, I think, I would like to give as a takeaway: maintain your reputation, your belief system, and how you want to project it to the world. It could be positive, it could be negative. Leaders don't care. They fiercely project their moral values. So with that, I think I'll just move on to quickly to the next slide for a second, because we'll cover a little bit and then we'll call the next speaker. I think everybody can see the screen now. Okay. Leveraging others in control. So we'll just select one and then we'll go to the speaker. Get others to work for you. I think that's a very familiar one. Make others come to you. Win through actions, not arguments. So we'll pick one and then we'll move to the evaluator. I think next evaluator is. Yes. So yes, for TMAJ, if anybody, if all the people can give feedback on the group, that would be helpful. Guests also, I would request to give feedback on the group. You pick one of these. Which we can discuss. Seven. Get others to work for you. What does that mean? Tanish, what does that mean? Get others to work for you. We all believe that I want to be a leader, others should work for me. Is that how it should be?
It's basically delegation.
Right. You will be the manager. Right. So I also believe that delegation is very important and get others to work for you is not only the authority. It is not only that because one person cannot win the world, right? You need people to win the world. You need to delegate strategically. It is very important part. I cannot go out and run errands every day. I have to have people. I cannot email all things every day. I need people. So I have to have a team basically delegate work, and I will not have all the ideas. Shah Rukh Khan, for example, if we take Shah Rukh Khan is again maintaining his reputation. He's a very strategic thinker, by the way. He's very shrewd. He's very clever. He knows what he wants and he's getting it done. Can he do it alone? No. He has a team of more than 100 people, image consultants, who work for him day in, day out. All Instagram, all social media is filled with Shah Rukh Khan because of his team that is working for him. Narendra Modi can win election by himself. He cannot. He needs a whole lot of team. He needs a lot of, I don't know, but yes, a lot of common people duplicate Aadhaar cards also. Maybe. But he needs others to work for him. All people needs others because we need to delegate. We cannot do everything. We don't have all the wisdom in the world. It's a collective wisdom that brings out a leader in you. So leveraging others, wisdom also, effort also, work also, and then exercising control. That is what is required. So you need to have that wisdom basically that this is what I think, but am I right? So take as he was highlighting that it's a collective wisdom of the tribe that helps the tribe survive from the youngest to the oldest, and then the chief takes a call. So it is not only one person wisdom because you're working for yourself and for the community. So everybody has to be accounted for, and you might not have all the answers. So you have to leverage wisdom of others and understand. But it is also written, but always take the credit. That is what we fight for in our office. That here come to, I did all the work I have done, and name is his. But don't worry about that right now. Even if we are working for somebody or we are not in that position, it will come to you no matter what. They will come if you persistent, if your perseverance is there, if you are understanding this, the credit will come to you. It will come. But you have to abide by certain principles, certain values that are there, that I believe are more like law of nature, that initially, because there is a kind of like, as we said, never outshine the master. So master will take the credit, but soon tables will turn. He or she will get old. She'll lose somewhere. You have that window of opportunity. You click there. So those things will come definitely, and leveraging others and exercising control. But you have to know that how to do it and what's the mindset you have to acquire. So that is what basically the slide means. And make others come to you, win through actions, not arguments. So this is the worst thing that you can ever do in your life, get in an argument with anybody. So that is, I would recommend never get an argument. Buddha, Osho, try understanding them and you will never get in an argument. Just walk away, keep silent, maintain your reputation or dignity or whatever you want to call, but never get in an argument with anybody. So they say when you get in an argument with a pig, pig is enjoying it more. Right? So that is what I'm trying to say. It is basically your actions speak louder than words. So these are very old quotes and they being still valid for our real lives. Strategic alliances and deception will get there after our next speech. So our next evaluator is Toastmaster Anuj. Okay, you are the evaluator. So I invite Toastmaster Anuj to introduce his next speaker. Toastmaster Anuj, over to you.
In today's meeting, I am not only the speech evaluator I am also a quiz master. In 2007, there was a movie released. It was a musical blockbuster. And Akshay Kumar was the star. Can you guess?
What's in London?
Yes. And this was the speech title of my target speaker, Toastmaster Ritesh. The purpose of his speech is basically on two things. One is vocal variety, and another is body language. He wants to share his personal experience while vividly showing London's culture, curiosities, and connection. Through expressive storytelling and dynamic gesture, the goal is to captivate the audience and bring Namaste London to life as a vibrant city of diversity and unity. His pathway is persuasive influence. It is level 1, project 3. Timer, please note, the time for the speech is 5 to 7 minutes. He is over 20 years of experience in sales within medical publishing. He is based in Basan Vihar. He aspired to become a TEDx speaker. I wish him all the best. Let's go on his odyssey.
Thank you, Manoj, for introducing TM Ritesh speech so very well. So now I invite TM Ritesh to deliver a speech. TM Ritesh. You have a presentation?
Yes. You have loaded it here.
Yes,
हमारे just आपका स्पीच का नाम क्या है? कौन सी है? नमस्ते लंदन, यही है ना स्पीच का नाम? कहानियां शेयर. अरे
TM Ritesh with his speech title, Namaste London. TM Ritesh, Namaste London.
Namaste, London. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters, dear guests, and online friends. Excited? Me too. Namaste, London. I will take you on a journey to the land of red buses, black ships, Thames River. It's a place. Apology for my fake British accent. Yes, I'm talking about a city, and culture. It started in 2019 December. My boss said, Ritesh, you are going for the next sales meeting in London. Outside, I said, okay, boss, not a problem. I will go. But inside, yes. And I was dancing on the favorite step of TM Anuj. Anyways, excited, I ran to my home and I shared the good news with my wife. A poker face. Alone? I said, leave it. I'll tell my mama, Mama, I'm going to London. Imagine, alone again. Finally, the day arrived, I boarded the flight. Surprised to see Indian in every seat. Curious, I asked the air hostess, is this flight going to London? She replied, It as a part of the parliament. Over the year, Big Ben has become the symbol of London's British culture and countless selfies from the tourists like me. Then I went to Buckingham Palace, the Queen's place. Buckingham Palace is a place where the royal family resides. It was built in 1837 and they have been living since then. It has got 775 rooms. They host normally the ceremonies and the famous change of guard ceremony hosted in Buckingham Palace. Have you ever recited this poem in your childhood? London Bridge is falling down. Come with me. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. That's your London Bridge, not this bridge. People generally confuse London Bridge with Tower Bridge. London Bridge basically connects London with Southwark. Tower Bridge has two tall towers. It can be opened in between to pass the ships. It offers a beautiful view of the city through the walkway. And this is me in front of Tower Bridge. Last but not the least, that's the Jewel House at the Tower of London. This is a place where they keep all the jewels of the royal family, including Kohinoor. So Kohinoor means mountain of light. Kohinoor has a rich and a controversial history. It was arrived at the London Museum, we call it Jewel House, in 19th century. Dear friends, this is me. Please recognize me in that, right? So London is not just a city, it's an experience of culture, curiosity, and connections. If you ever get a chance to go there, please do it. It's worthwhile. Thank you. God saves the king.
Thank you, Ritesh, for taking us to London and his journey in 2019. I guess.
Yes.
So that was exciting to see all the photos and definitely a lot of history. Culturally, also, I think London and Britain have a very big history. And also, as I said, a lot of stolen wealth from around the world. So I'll stop this presentation and move on to our presentation. All right. So coming, anybody, all of you are requested to provide feedback on the group for Ritesh's speech. इसका charger, battery is running low. So I hope everybody can see the presentation, the changed presentation online also. All right. So moving on from leveraging control and leveraging others and exercising control, the best part is how do you strategically ally with people and deception. I hope everybody has given the feedback. We can start. Online members, please participate also. I urge everybody, they are so quiet today. So strategically alliance and deception. I would like to just highlight one thing that principally and value system wise, we have been taught be honest, be good, be kind. All these things come as we grow up. Parents tell us, teachers tell us. But then why we are talking about deception? Why we are talking about alliance, strategic alliances? So that as a leader, it is very important to understand because you want to defeat your opponents, because you want to be better than your opponents, because be better than your competition, right? So then you need that alliances and deception. Mahendra Singh Dhoni was master in this, the art of deception, through the his intuitive work or his work on self, basically. That's why I always say that he didn't make much runs. Like ऐसा नहीं है कि he was scoring century in every match. He would come and hit a six at the last ball of the match. So that was very strategically aligned thought process to get the fame and the right timing to hit that six. So he became people's favorite. And then he would know how to deceive the opponent by his strategically moves, placing the fielders, understanding their strategy. So that's how he was deceiving. That's what I believe that basically. So that is what a leadership is basically, that how you leverage others, exercise control, and how much you understand your enemy and their powers or their influence, and how you build your own strategy according to your goals and objectives, keeping in mind the opponent. So avoid the unhappy, keep people dependent, use selective honesty, appeal to self-interest. One of them we can pick. Anybody? Ritesh, since you give the speech.
I think I would like to know more about avoid and unhappy.
Okay. So unhappy, avoid the unhappy. What on the surface, anybody online wants to comment on this? Why avoid the unhappy? Shraddha, Maisha is also on. Tushit.
Yes, I would. I
Yes.
feel that, yeah, like I feel that whenever somebody you are surrounded by people that are negative, I think that negative person would add negativity in your life, which actually affects your mood.
All right. So he's saying if you're surrounded by negative people, they will throw negativity in your life and that will spoil your mood. Anybody else in offline? Breaks us. Environment makes us or breaks us. So that is what they are trying to say, that avoid the unhappy, and if misery is infectious, associate with the happy and fortunate to avoid being drawn into misfortune. So should we leave the poor behind?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If it is your relative or your peers and your
So should we leave the poor behind? Should we not? Yes. So yes.
I think we can influence them in a positive manner so that they can change their mindset, and overall we can change the environment.
Right. So should we leave the poor behind? Should we leave the less fortunate behind and not talk to them, as most of the people do? Right? Does this mean that?
Like, see, Marcus Aurelius has also suggested if you are the poor, be poor for that time. And when you leave the room, be yourself. So do not let your energy reflect them or take their energy outside.
A good example is Mamata Banerjee. If you meet Mamata Banerjee, she's a leader.
Personally,
yes.
What? So Mamata Banerjee, she dresses up in a simple white sari, right? Because people are like that. It doesn't mean that you avoid the unhappy, but don't get it in your brain. Don't let that vibe reflect on you. You become them. Because the country, the society, the community is poor. It's not that you cannot go and resonate with them. You can live that life, but the mindset should not get affected. The energy should not get affected. And it is not that association is there. She is associating with the top of the class. She is not letting that affect her aura or her vibe or her energy. So that is very important. So I think we'll move on to the next section.
I can conclude this.
Yes.
One line is that, I read this book and I live this book from last 10 years, that if you can avoid the unhappy and unlucky, that is good for you. Right? If you can, right?
at one time you have to avoid the unlucky ones because they actually, It disallows you and makes you down as well.
I think I would like to take a 30-second here again, just to oppose them. See, basically, it's your mindset. I can consider anybody unlucky and anybody unfortunate. No, you will define. You are saying you do not want to associate with unlucky, right?
But you never know who is unlucky until you be with them for a long time.
Okay, you are with somebody, you know, define them unlucky, right?
Unlucky. Say the word unlucky, but they are not good for your.
Good for you,
Yeah.
right? That is what you meant. I'll just take 30 seconds because DM Deepak, please put it down. It is embarrassing.
Doing my job.
If you can.
All right. So what it means, or what I believe it means, is even though I will meet 100 people in a day, for example, 10 of them might not be good for me. I would have defined them by that time, like over a period of 3 months at least. So I define those 10 people are not good for me. And so what do? I want to influence them also. I want them to vote for me also as a leader. I cannot leave those votes behind. So I have to strategically think in that manner how to turn them in my favor. Even though that is what my personal belief and my interpretation is, that even though they might not be good for me, they might not be, but as a leader, you have to work with everybody. Even if it is a person is your opponent, you're not good for you, unlucky person, poor, you have to think of them no matter what, and ally with them at some point in time, that okay, this is person, this is how she or he is behaving. Because if you're letting that person energy get in your brain and the person's action influence your actions, then you are not a leader. You have to get that control in the relationship, that that person does anything, I am not going to change my actions. I'm going to make my actions such that that person changes their actions. So that is the reverse psychology probably that I think you have to figure out as you go ahead in that sort of relationship. So that is what I think, that avoid the unhappy means that it is not that you don't talk to them, just throw them away from your life, because that's what leader would do. Good leader would not do. Okay, now moving on to the next section. Table topics, I think, are in the line, and we are just in time for that. So our table topic master is TM Tuisha. I hope we have good lineup, and thank you.
Since Toastmaster Dr. Rahul is talking about power, leadership, and all those things, today it is an ODC session, I would like to say, because I have planned a little bit different, but it is a little bit related to the theme of today's. And yeah, for this session, I will call 2 speakers on the stage. And timer, please note, since we are calling 2 speakers, you will raise green card at 2 minutes, yellow card at 3 minutes, and red at 4 minutes.
So I will object to that because we are at 12:55 and we have if we want to finish on time, then we have to stick to time, 1 to 2 times, not 2. 2 sheets of paper, only 2 sheets. Okay. For 2 speakers only.
Yeah.
Okay, so but then the standard time limit is 1 to 2 minutes. Right?
2 minutes for one
Yeah.
speaker. No? So 2 speakers.
2 speakers are there, so it is 2 minutes
For each.
So how many speakers will we have?
2.
Total.
At once.
In your table topics.
At once.
In table topics, how many will there? I'm considering for all time.
Yeah, I plan to call 6 speakers. If we are running behind time, then I think I have to
Reduce that.
Yeah.
So you will have 6 speakers.
Yeah.
Good. All right.
So 15 minutes we have in our hand, or is it we are running the late?
12 minutes.
So for the first topic, I would like to call our timer Toastmaster Deepak.
So we raise at 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and 4 minutes. 2 minutes will be green.
Maybe yes. Okay. Then.
So, you are the manager of the team and you are an employee. You zoned out during the meeting and he got you.
Okay.
So you are going to have a conversation about that. Over to you.
Okay, thank you. All right. Hi, Toastmaster. You're my, you report on it, right? Okay, so I'm not addressing those. Hi, Aman, how are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Hi. So, Aman, how was the meeting?
It was fantastic, I must say. It was really nice. I was thinking about it.
What was your key takeaway, Aman?
So the key takeaway was that I was so much lost in the meeting that I was thinking about it, and maybe I can, generate a report and I'll share it in the minute of the meeting. It will be very detailed one. All the details will be covered in the minutes of the meeting, which I'll be sharing.
So, I really appreciate that you are having minutes of the meeting. One thing I would like you to improve on, if I may have, is that okay if I give you feedback?
Yes, sure. Feedbacks.
Yes, yes. So I observed that there was like a lack of focus from your end. You dozed off during the meeting. Is that right?
No, nothing like that. In between, sometimes when I have to take my thoughts in a deeper level, I tend to close my eyes and imagine, visualize. I am a very one person, someone who likes to visualize. So whatever was being presented on screen, I was imagining all the data influx of the
Well,
statistics
then
in my mind.
I thought you were sleeping actually, not imagining. I might be wrong.
Okay, there could be some possibility that I'm having nasal congestion, so maybe snoring sound was coming. But trust me on this, I was not sleeping. Sometimes I also tend to close my eyes and meditate a little bit. Maybe it was meditation, and because a lot of information, new ideas were coming in. Yeah.
Did you have your lunch just before the meeting?
I had biryani, yes.
So, did you have walk after your lunch?
No, I was playing on my phone.
So I will share my experience here,
Okay.
Aman. Like usually, whenever I have a lot of good food, I tend to like my energy is low. So
Okay.
what I do is I have a walk, and if possible, I would suggest. It's up to you. I would suggest that have a chewing gum
Okay.
so that your mind gets focused. Okay. It's
During the
a-
meeting.
before the meeting so that it during the meeting I would request you to focus and add it to the minutes of the meeting if possible that focus is key. Okay, if you doze off, if you meditate, people tend to feel disrespected. Okay, always focus on the meeting, like people here are watching us, right now they are so focused, nobody's dozing off. What if someone dozed off here or went into a zone? You will not feel right nice as a speaker, right?
Correct.
So yeah, I would request you that. Okay. I think we did a fantastic job here. Thank you so much.
It was a very good conversation, very professional. Now, for one of the guests, guest answer. Thank you.
Yes.
Your experience. So you two are having a conversation where yes, Asta, you have to convince that you have the power to be invisible.
I have the power.
She has the power, she has to convince you to, and you will,
Agree.
yeah, you can agree or disagree.
So hello Asta, I hope you're doing well. No, I'm not ready. Good. Invisible, power invisible. What was the topic?
Means that you have the power to be invisible.
It's become invisible.
Yeah.
Very easy.
So what if I
I have the power to be invisible. Do you think? What do you think?
Yes, if you have the power to become invisible, to conquer the world, but first to become the invisible, you should have the mindset. Even I want to become invisible, just to have a rowdy feel and just to conquer each and everyone that I am superior. But having invisible, there is some fun benefits also. We can pull each and everyone leg. We can disturb anyone. That is professionally. Another level. So this power of invisible is for me. I want to just include this power of invisible in my mind, because if I will become invisible, then understand the world more, and I don't know what. So having invisible, it will be very difficult. Not difficult. I don't know what to say.
It's not that difficult. Like, imagine if you are like going somewhere and there's like a lot of people there in the system, like at some point of time, you get the stage.
Yeah, having invisible, there is one benefit. We can just listen to gossips about what the people are talking about me.
I think my Soviet friends were already convinced to have this invisible power, right?
Yes, I was for the fun benefits also. Not in a professional way, but for fun, it is best. I will use this invisible power to pull each and everyone's leg and to hurt the gossips about me and what are the girls are talking about me. Whether they are interested in me or not. Well, that's why I will came to know that invisible is a benefit of being invisible or not.
I hope you can. It was very good because guest Asta taking care of first time how the speak and spoke about it. Although she was nervous, so let's give it a round of applause. Yes,
There is solution to side.
Can you?
Stop sharing. See?
Stop sharing कर दिए.
Stop sharing.
Yeah. Online participants would anyone like to go?
I can go, Tisha.
Okay. And another person we need. Okay. Toastmaster Maisha. She's not responding. Toastmaster Shraddha.
Oh, yes, Tisha, I can go.
Okay.
Shraddha
and Anmol. Anmol.
Anmol.
Yeah. So,
Ask them to switch on camera.
can you both switch on your camera? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so yours is Toastmaster Shraddha, you are the dean, and Toastmaster Anmol, you are the class rep of the batch, and your batch is the most notorious one, but you are asking, but you have to butter the dean in order to convince to go to the trip, which is Ladakh. So yeah, over to you guys.
Hi, Dean. How are you?
Hi, class representative Anmol. How are you? I'm
How's
good.
your day been so far?
It's going good, quite hectic, and I'm quite in an angry mood right now. I
Why? What happened?
just somebody came with a request which I felt was not to be approved, and hence I'm very angry right now. Ah,
A request? Would you like to elaborate?
Somebody was telling that there is a rumor that someone's going to go for a trip. Some class is going for a trip, apparently, and there is going to be a request coming to me soon. I was
Yeah.
having a discussion with some of the teachers also whether we should approve that.
So going on a
I
trip, it's still not illegal if I'm not wrong. I mean,
it
I'm still a student. You know much better than me. So
mhm.
if you can guide me through that.
It isn't Anmol, but you know these children these days they are always on reels, and you never know they are on the way and putting their heads out and making a reel, and you don't know what might happen. Oh,
Yeah,
I
but
can't take that risk. I'm already too
but
old.
when we are with you, when we're in safe hands, then I'm 100% sure. I'm 100% sure that nothing will go wrong. Nothing has ever gone wrong when you've been with us. And I'm always sure that with you, we're in safe hands. With you, we're always on the path of growth.
Thanks a lot, Anmol. That's a lot of appreciation. I don't think anyone has appreciated so much before. But you know, I already told I'm too old. I might not be able to join you guys for this trip. So how do you
Being
think will this will be
be,
managed?
be, being old is just representing yourself with a mathematical term per se. It just goes on to say that is there any specific reason why you don't want to join us for this trip, or why you are not in favor of us going on this trip? Because we've been in this college for so long, and the environment and all of the features that we have inherited, that we've gotten from it. I mean, a lot of students in our class, they don't live in the state. They're traveling, they're out of their homes. And the environment, the learnings that they have had over here in campus, it's been a great opportunity for them. Being a class representative, I've talked with a bunch of them, and they've said that traveling to some other place or completing their higher studies, it is a very, very good experience.
We surely, I see. First of all, I am old because I do feel suffocating when I'm in a lack of oxygen environment. Number two, why don't the students go study instead of going to Ladakh? They can score good marks and instead go to higher studies in another country itself. Why this trip? I don't understand.
So, as far as the studies are concerned, I'm sure that if you will have a look at the placement record, I mean, had our intern people come over to our class just like a couple of months back. And if you see the overall track record, then it's pretty great, actually, if you ask me. So,
But
yeah.
nobody went for a trip, Anmol. Nobody went for a trip. Keep that in mind.
But that's why we want to go for a trip right now. That call for a celebration. Our class has sort of exceeded expectations from others if you compare it with ours. So maybe that calls for a little celebration per se.
Celebration?
As
I
as
think
as
I am getting
as a dean,
convinced.
as a dean, you've always guided us that life has to be balanced. You can't always just be like working 24 hours a day and all these things. You need to have an equilibrium. So why not go for
I'm
this trip?
sure you're going to be a good corporate employee. You know how to
Yeah,
convince.
yeah. Although I'm never gonna be in a corporate space. So I'll just shoot you an email of the whole itinerary. Just please have a look at it. Please come with us. We are dying to see you come with us.
Okay, sure. Do email that to me. I'll get back to you. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Wonderful take from both the class rep and the team. Toastmaster people previous date and time. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's it. I am wrapping up this session since we are running behind time. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmasters of Toastmasters.
All right. So that was very exciting table topics, and all the participants performed really well. We'll get in the voting session after once general address there. So we'll run through the slides. I think we'll quickly go through a couple of them. Mastering the Art of War. So there is a Art of War book by Sun Tzu, which again is a very strategic, very small 100-page book, which everybody should read and understand what is art of war or how to fight your opponent's enemies. So again, just like 48 Laws of Power, Prince, these are again strategic thinking books. Pose as a friend, work as a spy.
Most of the people that do that.
Yeah. Crush your enemy totally. So I'll pick this one for final debate. Use absence to increase respect. Cultivate in unpredictability. So among these, I think this is my favorite. Crush your enemy totally. Why? Because even in the Prince, Marcus Aurelius also says this, and this is my favorite example that I give to people that when Modi came to power, earlier they tried a lot of backlashing on Congress and Pappu and all those campaigns were running, and they tried to sabotage the image of Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi, and still they tarnish the image of Gandhi Parivar and everything. They are whatever they can do, they are still doing that. Over the period of 14 years that they have ruled the country, Rahul Gandhi still survives, and Gandhis will get back in power because they are not destroyed. Right. So that is I think Marcus Aurelius has always highlighted that whenever you want to rule a country, in his book also he has highlighted in various examples. And there was a story, I forgot the name of the king, that he was crushed to like his kingdom was taken away, everything was taken away from him, and he was hiding in a cave in a jungle. And in that cave, he saw the spider weave the web. Vikramaditya, yeah. He saw that spider was weaving the web. And while weaving the web, it would break down, it would build again, it will break down, it will be the web building activity that the spider does. So that king, Vikramaditya, saw that, and that only inspired him to regain his kingdom. Because the enemy, the current ruler, did not crush him totally. His evasion, his hiding was satisfactory for the ruler, current ruler, that I'm in power, that's it, that's what I needed. But he did not, or she did not crush him totally. You have to hunt the enemy, kill it. Otherwise, they will come back, they will kill you again. Because that's what probably what TM Sangeeta would say genetics does to you, or probably a spider web influence your mindset. There can be a lot of debate that it is genetics or it is a mindset, but yet they will come back to you because that's their nature. Because king's nature has been built upon their lifestyle, their choices, their mindset, how that is. They will come back and hunt you and regain the power. So that is what I always believe, that Rahul Gandhi and Gandhi Parivar will come to the power no matter what, unless Nestanabut. And rest of them, I think we can go through, or you can go through in detail again. Navigating social terrain, avoid isolation, know your opponent, do not commit to anyone, play the sucker. So these are a few of the socially how you have to behave. Strategic maneuvers, use the surrender tactic, concentrate your forces, play the perfect courtier, recreate yourself. So I think some things to for homework. Maintaining control and aura, keep your hands clean, make a don't go by literal, don't wash your hands. So that was what I meant. Make accomplishment seem effortless. So that is something that is very important. In my personal life also, and from Sachin Tendulkar, you can see when he plays, it is like just he's driving a six. It doesn't even seem like an effort after a point in time that he has to drive a six home or hit a boundary. So that is what accomplishment seem effortless. That is what practice basically teaches you. In sports and in mindset, again, that's what comes naturally. It becomes a nature once you practice all this, that it doesn't even take time to think or to decide and to move. And it seems so effortless and fluid. The art of manipulation, control the options, play to fantasies, discover thumb screws. Projecting authority, be royal, master timing, disdain what you cannot have, create compelling spectacles, blending in steering water, think as you like, behave like others. That would be more of contemplation on the avoid the unhappy. Stir up waters to catch fish. Value and legacy, despise the free lunch, avoid stepping into a great man's shoes. So again, this is a story I just want to highlight. Satya Nadella, when he went to become CEO of the Microsoft, so he did not step into the shoes of the former CEO. He created his own systems and legacy, transformed it because he was coming from people like Bill Gates and all those. He cannot become Bill Gates in one day. He has to create his own aura around it. So that's what they're saying, value it. You cannot say, I am Bill Gates today, I am CEO, I am Bill Gates. No, you have to understand that Bill Gates was Bill Gates and I am Satya Nadella. Thus, you become the leader when you create your own legacy. Neutralizing opposition, strike the shepherd, work on hearts and minds. So that is again one of the good takeaway, work on hearts and minds. The mirror and chain, disarm with the mirror effect, preach change but never reform too much. So this is one of the techniques, psychological techniques I think you would know. Disarm with mirror effect, when you want to friend someone, so you mirror their actions and all those things. Perfection, never appear too perfect, know when to stop. And finally, assume formlessness. I just want to conclude this by one of my personal things that I always tell a lot of people, that also, that don't get attached to yourself too much. I think I am Rahul, I am like this, that there is an image that I have in my mind. So this is basically speaks of that only, that I have that thought process in my mind that, oh, I cannot do this, it doesn't suit my image. For example, we are in Toastmasters. Right now I saw TM Ritesh was this gesture of a big band and there was a tower clock big band. I know I will not do such gestures. But if I have to, I will in my speech. But if it is needed, I cannot say, oh, this is not me, this I cannot do. But if it is needed, I will do when the time comes. But in general, I might not be doing so loud gestures in a speech. So what I'm trying to say, don't get attached to yourself or your values. Have that flexibility, have that space always to learn and to grow and to reflect upon your own value system and morality also, because morality is very subjective. It has been taught in our culture and religion and society that this is moral, this is wrong, this is right. But leaders don't really care. They just do things their own way. They create legacy, they create systems. So if you want to do that, then that is very important. All right. So with that, I think I'll call upon general evaluator today for final evaluations. So Team Sharif, go to you.
I can to give report my observation, but I would like to call upon my team member. But before that, I would like to call upon two evaluators on the beautiful speeches we have heard today. Toastmaster Ridesh and Toastmaster Ajay. So my first, I would like to call upon stage first evaluator is Toastmaster Tushit. Are you there? Toastmaster Tushit.
Yes, yes. Okay, so I would be evaluating TM Ajay. So firstly, I would like to appreciate the subtle. Am I audible? Am I audible, right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah. So firstly, I would like to appreciate the subtle pauses that he will make that he during his speech. Like for example, when he was like talking about an past incident, he was going from a low pitch voice to high pitch voice with a pause that actually allows you to think about the situation, about how to feel that situation. So as a person, I could easily be hooked to his speech for a very long time. Secondly, I would also like to mention the hand movements, the body language. It was a bit dramatic and loud, but I feel that it was apt according to his expressions. So yeah, that works. But I still feel for the online users, I can only see the middle portion of his body, which was a bit disturbing. So I would recommend for a better camera position. The next is the storytelling. the storytelling was very dramatic, was very nicely paced, I would say. It was something that I could easily understand. I was like following up his stories. The other thing was the voice modulation. The voice modulation was the best thing that I found in the speech, especially like as I mentioned, the switching from low pitch to high pitch, but also the synchronization between his hand movements as well as the way he was talking about the things. Also, like I could see that he was like stamping his foot on the floor. He was using his hands a way too loud. So yeah, that is my evaluation report. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tushit. Now, second evaluated Toastmaster Anuj.
मैं जहाँ रहूं, मैं कहीं भी रहूं. How many of you think that Toastmaster Ritesh has given an awesome speech? I also do. I think all of us were with him in London. He built a great presentation full of wonderful images of London. The images of Big Ben, Buckingham Palace, London Bridge, Tower Bridge, Jewel House, which actually enhanced the speech so well. The purpose of his speech is use the vocal variety and body language. I would like to say, you are going to be a master in these two sections. Great showing of voice modulation and using the stage. Few suggestions. First, you need to be prepared with your presentation before the speech. If you add slightly more modulation in fake British accent or imitate your boss or imitate your wife, there is a stage limitation. I think most of your speech, you are not visible to the online audience. So you need to be careful. And one thing I have found, your speech has less takeaway. If there is a good conclusion, that will enhance your speech. And your speech stops at exact 5 minutes. So there is a extra 2 minutes. You can utilize your speech by adding some points. But I really enjoyed the storytelling, the visual, the content, your hold over the voice modulation, your hand movement, everything was perfect. And I wish all the best for your next speech. Thank you for this Odyssey.
Now, it is time to invite my members, my team members, to give their report. First, I would like to invite our accounter of the day, Toastmaster Yuvraj.
Guys, I have prepared my report. Now it is divided into three parts. Green zone, from which is 0 to 5, the filler words, repeated words. Yellow zone, 5 to 10, about the repeated and filler words, which I already mentioned, and 10 to 20 for the repeated and filler words. So, under green zone, Toastmaster Dr. Sangeeta, guest Sajid, Toastmaster Shraddha, Toastmaster Anmol, Toastmaster Tisha, Toastmaster Tishit. But one thing, Anmol, Shraddha, and there's no filler words and no repeated words. So kudos to you. But I like this Toastmaster Ritesh. As it was feeling that we were in London. Great speech. In yellow zone, Toastmaster Shirin, Toastmaster Ajay, Toastmaster Aman, Toastmaster Deepak, Toastmaster Anuj. They are in the yellow zone. And the red zone, Toastmaster Rahul. So you will get a red wine, but the red zone. So in brief, what of the words which I have observed is most commonly is I, so, and an. So it can be better option repeated to avoid the repeated usage of I. One can use Additionally, on top of that, despite, in spite, and or otherwise, and can use firstly, secondly, thirdly. So I have come. So these will be the better options apart using the word I and so. So I'm done with my report. So over to the general evaluator.
Now, next, our grammarian of the day, Toastmaster Ritesh.
Thanks, TM Sangeeta, TM Shirin, TM Deepak, TM Trisha for using the word Odissi. It's our Odissi in a Toastmaster that we are becoming better and better. Some of the words I really like dwell, eloquent. Time rules the 48 laws. God has given 2 ears and 1 mouth. So that's the thing. And there's a one suggestion. I found that, as a club, we have a limited vocabulary. Sorry, it's just a suggestion, right? So I have done the role at least 4 or 5 times, but I'm not listening new words. So my urge is to everyone is learn word by one word and present in your emphasis on that so that everyone will learn. Like suppose we are 10 people, 10 new words. So in next meeting, really want to see that one word from everyone, right? Thank you so much.
And I just want to add one thing. 2 years, 1 mouth, but hiding behind that is 32 feet. Cash everything.
Yes. Now it is time to invite listener of the day first, then time.
Yes.
Tusha, don't be scared. I will not be asking specifically to you. You look a little nervous. So yeah. Hello everyone. Once again, I'm back, and now it's time for the question answer session where you will be asking. Sorry, I'll be asking the questions and you'll be answering. So my first question is during the introduction. Our sergeant at arm, Toastmaster Shirin, said about 3 cartoon characters. It's a group activity. All of you can participate online and offline. What are those 3 cartoon characters? If you can help me with them.
Dora the power.
Dora the Explorer. Yeah, that's one. Tom and Jerry. Anyone from online? What's the third one? She was describing that the character goes on goes on to join an army. Mulan, exactly. Can we have user round of applause? Yeah. And Toastmaster Rahul gave a wonderful speech and presentation on 48 laws of power. In between, he has recommended a couple of books. So my second question is again a group activity, online and offline. Maybe you can start with online. Some of the books recommended by Toastmaster Rahul. Okay. Okay. Online, maybe you can go a little bit. Yeah. Okay, that's Toastmaster Sangeeta has already helped you with 2 books, or maybe made it little difficult for you. So, what are the other 2 books that he recommended? Can anyone? Anmol, Shraddha, Maisha. One was the very obvious. He had an entire slide on it.
The Prince.
Prince. Okay, that's already said by Sangeeta.
Okay.
Yeah, Prince and
The
Art
Fort.
already said. Apart from this, 2 more books he recommended.
48 laws of power.
Thank you. Someone finally said it. Thank you. 48 laws of power. He made an entire PPT on it. And the last one, Influence, was the last book he recommended. So maybe we can be a little more attentive, but nevertheless, it was a good job done. And my next question is, okay, this is a very technical, and apart from the speaker, I would request others to answer and not chat GPT. When was Big Ben built? 89. Yeah, that's right. Correct. Can we have used a round of applause for Rahul? Okay. Okay, so as a listener, we all so need to be attentive while looking at things, the slides. What was the law of 40? If you can recall from the slide which he has presented, Toastmaster Rahul. This is my last and but little challenging question. Law number 40, if anyone can recall. Anyone online? Okay, it had something to free and despise. Free. Yeah,
Free lunch.
despise the free lunch. So basically, even in corporate, there's nothing like free pizza, free lunch. Yeah, there's price for everything. Okay, huge round of applause for everyone. That's
Wonderful KBC by Toastmaster Amazon.
Yes.
Now it is time to invite Toastmaster Deepak as the timer of the day.
Thank you. What's the time right now?
1:32.
Did we do well on time? Honest opinion.
Not really.
Okay. So something to improve on. In general, maybe I will reserve that feedback for the general evaluator. I will start with the role players and I will state Toastmaster Shireen took 4 minutes 38 seconds for her Sergeant at Arms things, which was around the time limit as per the agenda. Then Toastmaster Sangeeta took 7 minutes 20 seconds. The allotted time was 6 minutes. Then Toastmaster. Okay. So we had various role players introduce their roles, and Toastmaster Shireen was the general evaluator. She took 4 minutes for her introduction. The counter Toastmaster Yuvraj took 46 seconds. Toastmaster Ritesh took 1 minute 15 seconds. Toastmaster Aman took 1 minute 49 seconds. I think I took more than 2 minutes, so apologies. Toastmaster of the day cumulatively used 27 minutes total, which was way higher than recommended timeline. Usually it should be around 15 minutes spread over the time. So something to improve. All right, moving on to our table topics. Okay, now coming to our evaluator, we didn't have, so again, something reserved for general evaluator. Evaluator one didn't introduce. If someone is not providing, maybe ask. Okay, Toastmaster Ritesh was the, oh, sorry, I'm mixing up the order. Evaluator 2, Toastmaster Anuj took how much time? Yeah, 1 minute 59 seconds for his introduction. And the first speaker, Toastmaster Ritesh, took 5 minutes 25 seconds. So well done. Toastmaster, the second speaker, also, sorry, I'm mixing up. Toastmaster Ajay took near about 7 minutes. So within the time limit, well done. Again, coming to the table topic speakers now. So first set of speaker was myself and Toastmaster Aman, 2 minutes 54 seconds, which was around the time limit. Toastmaster Yuvraj and guest Asta took 3 minutes 27 seconds, well within time. And then the final pair took 4 minutes 31 seconds. It was online. Toastmaster Anmol and Toastmaster Shraddha. We were waving at you to stop. Ultimately, those table topic master had to interrupt. So something for improvement in future. And then now coming to the role players. I am not timing, please time me, someone if I am overrunning. So Toastmaster Tushit took 1 minute 32 seconds, which was way below the allotted 2 minutes to 3 minutes. Toastmaster Anush took 2 minutes 34 seconds, well within time, well done. Toastmaster Yuvraj, our counter, took 1 minute 30 seconds within time. Toastmaster Ritesh, grammarian 1 minute 2 seconds, well within time. Toastmaster Aman 3 minutes 41 seconds. And then finally me, I think I took more than 2 minutes. So thank you for listening. Yeah.
It took 3 minutes around. If so, now my input. Poll is on the guest group. Please continue with that. And I'm starting my report. First, I will start from Sergeant at Arms. So our meeting has started on time, and this is very responsible rule executed with punctuality. Deciding officer, She is, as usual, fluent and confident. She welcomed guests warmly and enthusiastically. That is very good. Her energy and sonorous style set the mood. Well done. Our Toastmaster of the day. 48 Laws of Power. Very good. Based on the book Robert Greene, right? And you give wonderful explanation of it, and we have learned a lot. This one gentle recommendation: please consider time as well, because it is very important to think about time. We should respect time. And yes, your eloquence, style, get great confidence, and smooth transition through one role to another. That is commendable. Kudos to you. Toastmaster, Twisha, table topic master. She is always smiling, encouraging, and motivating. Member of our club. We all know that. And she did the good job, very good job. She bring very good topics, and she included all the online members and offline members. That is wonderful. And you created a safe and positive space for all speakers. That is also wonderful. Kudos to you. Next, time is running out. So now we have two beautiful prepared speech speaker, and we heard them, we enjoyed them. But two evaluator, Toastmaster Tushit and Toastmaster Anu, both did well. But Toastmaster Tushit, your evaluation was structured and encouraging, and we all learned from that evaluation. My one gentle recommendation is for prepared speech speaker and Toastmaster Tushit both, that we should share what is your objective and project and your level and what is the pathway. We should share. If he is not asking, prepared speech speaker can share. Before asking, they should share. It is in my opinion, we should share first, because we are going to speak now, so we should share first. Why we wait for asking somebody? So this, and Toastmaster Tushit, you did very good job. Overall, constructive feedback that motivated all of us. And next, Toastmaster Anuj, who is master of the day. Namaste, London. Toastmaster Ritesh. So Anuj, your style of speaking was motivating and encouraging. Kudos to you. And your observation was eloquent. Wonderful. One, I want to give recommendation, but no recommendation this time. Next. Yuvraj. Toastmaster Yuvraj. You are the accounter of the day. You did very good job. Your observation was very good. You gave very clear report. But in the introduction, when you came here, you should give us how to use pause instead of filler. We can give, like in our counters role, we should give audience to tell audience like how we should use pause instead of fillers. Well timed pause. So this is one gentle recommendation, but overall, very good report. Kudos to you. Thank you. Next, timer of the day, Toastmaster Deepak. First of all, you came here. This is the very pleasant surprise for all of us. I'm first time meeting you. So this is wonderful. You explained your role very beautifully, and timer card was shown beautifully and effectively. Everyone can see the red card and green card and yellow card, and you managed the role very well and with confidence. And thank you. Well done. Next, grammarian. You did grammarian role first 2 times before, right? You are a very good speaker, no doubt about it. Your speech, your speaking style, your flamboyant presence on stage, everything is wonderful, no doubt. But today you forgot to explain your word of the day. That is not point. We can encourage more encouragement to the audience that we should use the word policy. This is the word of the day. Overall, your explanation, your report, everything was wonderful. Sorry. So kudos to you. Next listener. Wonderful. The KBC was wonderful. What is the full form of KBC? Here. everyone on Toastmaster. So KBC was wonderful. Toastmaster Aman, kudos to you. Your questions were very good. We enjoyed it. Next, three pair of impromptu speaker. First, Toastmaster Shraddha and Toastmaster Anmol. Actually, they were last, but I'm talking about first. Ladakh trip. Your conversation was very good. We enjoyed a lot, and I'm 100% sure you both were also enjoyed this conversation. Second, Astha, guest Astha, and Toastmaster Yuvraj. You both had used invisible power beautifully. Wonderful. Not any recommendation because that was a good part. And sir, last, Toastmaster Aman and Toastmaster Deepak. Wonderful conversation. Flawless. No recommendation here because we were enjoying your conversation. And we were listening that in real conversation. Something happening in real life. Thank you for this conversation. Overall, this meeting is wonderful meeting. And this session is well organized. And Toastmaster of there did a very good job. And he engaged all of us wonderfully by questions, by topic, asking questions. Very good. That is wonderful. And one thing I want to tell you that we must be careful about time. Time is important. If we are seeing red card, anybody, impromptu speaker or any role player or anybody, we should be careful about the time. A red card is there, means you must play. Though 30 seconds of grace period is there, but 30 seconds is very small time. We should leave by seeing red card. That is very important. This is very important. I am saying you from next meeting, should be careful about red card. So this is from my side. Over to presiding officer.
Well, this is one of my favorite parts. When I was not the president, I had this anxiety. Who will win? But now I'm the first one to know. So let's come with the best speaker. Any guesses? It's London.
This is hat-trick. This is a hat-trick. Yeah, party. Let's go to London now. Yes.
Okay, who is the best evaluator? Any guesses?
Anuj.
Yes, Toastmaster Anuj. Guess who is the best table topic speaker? Everyone is saying Shraddha. It has to be Shraddha then.
Yes.
Toastmaster Shraddha.
Thanks.
I was last week you were showing it to me and Uno reverse.
Tables have turned. Thank you.
Okay. Who do you think is the best Ox role player?
Aman.
It's not hat trick, it is Woodwick, if there is a word. Toastmaster Ritesh.
Oh.
The power of houses.
Thank you so much.
And the last, who is the best role player? It's Toastmaster Twisha. But I definitely want to congratulate everyone because everyone did a fantastic job. And for the grammarian, I would want to say something. In my school life, my teachers suggested me not to use a lot of vocabularies because they do not understand. And now that I have everything that I really wanted, so I would definitely want to use. If you want to have the silver tongue you will only get in Toastmasters. And that is why we would love if you can renew your membership, because we do not want to leave you. And I think so your leadership also should not leave us. So with that, I would also want to have Dr. Rahul would share the attendance sheet so everyone can have the attendance as well. And okay, with this, I would want to adjourn the meeting. Thank you.